These are the moments when police officers faced mass shooters, starting with the officers who faced an active shooter at the county jail full of innocent pedestrians. At around 3 p.m. on October 7, 2024, a man later identified as Emmanuel Patrick Bearden walked into Gwinnett County Jail with his young daughter to file a complaint. Bearden was at the jail to seek assistance in obtaining a restraining order against his mother, but suddenly became hostile when asked if he had reported to the police station. But when deputies make a shocking discovery, Bearden decides he's had enough of the questions.
I need to talk about something else I don't want to discuss right now.
All right, but you already called the police department?
They said to come here to file the charges.
Is that a family balance charge or something?
A what?
Family balance?
Family balance?
Yes.
I don't know what that means.
But that's what we're doing here. We don't know no other charges. You have to call the police department.
Okay, family balance. Like your mom hiring bounty hunters to kill you? Does that count?
What is this what you're wearing?
It's armor, like yours.
Okay.
Probably not as good.
Are you armed right now or something?
Do you want to find out? Come on, baby. Don't look at me like that. You want to do something? You feeling squirrely, buddy?
You don't want to do that.
I'm more. That's all you need.
Without answering any more questions, Bearden took his daughter back to his car in the parking lot and retrieved weapons, preparing for a shootout. But deputies weren't about to take any chances.
Come on. Back up. Get back. Everybody get back.
We need the shield at the front, kid. Grab the shield. Y'all get out. Everybody come to the back. Shield, right here.
Gun down! Put the gun down! He got a baby in that car.
Bearden opened fire on deputies, not caring that his daughter could be caught in the crossfire. The officers must quickly neutralize the shooter, but they are extremely cautious so as not to hit his daughter or an innocent bystander. But this will cost them precious time that they did not have.
Keep your hands up!
10-7.
Hands up! Hey, no, don't do it!
57291.
57291.
He got a gun and a baby in the car. Hey, Madrala, get that shield! Get that shield, Madrala! His height. Give me my rifle.
Show us your hands.
Move up. Give me my rifle.
Show us your hands.
Drop your weapon.
Drop your weapon.
Drop your weapon.
Show us your hands.
Looking at you. Watch it.
It's coming your way.
It's okay, they said the house should be advised, but we've got an armed individual.
Deputies returned fire, which ultimately hit Bearden. He was taken to the hospital in critical but stable condition, while his daughter remained unharmed and was reunited with her family. The Georgia Bureau of Investigation, GBI, charged Bearden with aggravated assault on a law enforcement officer, with additional charges still expected. Thankfully, no deputies were injured because Bearden was taken down in the process, but what happens when an off-duty officer walks into an ambush?
He doesn't have the gun. Hey, I need all units. Code 1 to the Bel Air side. I have the suspect right in front of me. Get on the ground. Let me see your head.
At around 3:57 p.m. on February 23, 2022, Houston police were dispatched to assist an officer at Plaza Americas Mall. Upon arrival, they met with mall security, who reported that a black male wearing a blue trench coat and black bandana had shot an officer inside one of the stores.
Where's the store at? You go in and you make a right. It's called Casanova. It's right there on the left wall. 5'7". Whose gun did he have? The officers. Which officer? Our 300 unit. The security officer.
No, our off-duty officer. Sheriff.
Huh?
The sheriff.
Where's he at, the sheriff?
In Casanova. I just said this 6 months.
Where's Casanova? Where's Casanova?
To the right on left hand side.
Where's Casanova? Where's Casanova? Is the guy still in there?
Shooting an officer 8 times can only mean the suspect harbors a grudge against men in uniform. So the officer must approach the scene with utmost professionalism to prevent a shootout, even while risking his own life.
Hey, I need all units. Code 1 to the Bel Air side. I have the suspect right in front of me. Get on the ground. Let me see your head. 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 Good. Drop the knife. Drop the knife. Hey, drop the knife. Drop. 5-7. Shots fired. Shots fired. Shots fired. Hey, I know it.
The suspect, later identified as 35-year-old Czyz Deon Harrison, wielded a knife and began charging at the officers, who fired shots at him in an attempt to restrain him. But Harrison clearly had no plans to stick around.
Hey, I know it. Back up. Back up. Turn around, secure him. Hey, stay on the ground. No. Hey, what? No, hold on. What's the cross for? Get down! What's the cross for? Tase him. Go, Alex, tase him. Hey, we need someone to go to Casanova. Hey, I'm gonna go to Casanova. I'm gonna check on the officer. Out. Everybody out.
Harrison was tased and continued to struggle with the officers before being taken into custody. He was later transported to the hospital, where he was pronounced dead. Harrison reportedly uploaded pictures to his Instagram minutes before the altercation with Constable Deputy Neil Adams, during which Adams was tragically killed. Killing an officer unprovoked is soulless, but what happens when a delusional teen opens fire on innocent people right in front of the police?
Gunshot victim.
Halloween typically brings thousands of people together for the celebration, but what happened on November 1st, 2024 in downtown Orlando, Florida was unlike anything ever seen before. At around 1 a.m., Orlando police responded to shots fired in the area of Central Boulevard and Orange Avenue. Officers did not see the first shooting, but 5 of them were watching when the suspect shot multiple people and quickly took action.
Gunshot victim. Get on the ground right now. Get on the ground right now. I saw him shoot. He's got it. Search him again.
The suspect, later identified as 17-year-old Jaylen Dwayne Edgar, was tackled to the ground and arrested. Within a few hours after the incident, details about the shooter came to light.
Earlier today, Orlando police shared this video of Edgar being walked out of police headquarters and placed into a patrol car, presumably en route to the juvenile detention center, since, again, he's only 17 years old. Orlando police say that Edgar is not talking to them, so they do not know yet where he may have gotten the gun used in this morning's shooting or why he allegedly did it.
Edgar opened fire in the middle of thousands of people, killing 2 and injuring 8 others. While police have not yet established a motive, Edgar will be charged as an adult with 2 counts of second-degree murder and 6 counts of attempted first-degree murder with a firearm. Unfortunately, the cops couldn't apprehend Edgar before he committed such an awful crime. But what happens when a man without a motive empties his rounds in a bank? At around 9 a.m. on September 6, 2018, at the Fifth Third Center in Cincinnati, Ohio, a man visited a couple of businesses before returning to the bank and doing this. The suspect is heavily armed and appears to be shooting indiscriminately at people inside the bank. When an armed assailant enters a bank, it's natural to assume he's on a heist, but this suspect has no intention of robbing the bank, making his motive even more mysterious. Moments later, Cincinnati PD arrive at the scene, and the situation takes an even more unexpected turn. Cops move in to apprehend the killer, who is now on the loose. Every second wasted meant officers were further away from defusing the situation, and more innocent lives were in danger.
What'd he say?
Right there. I got him.
I got him covered. I'm with you. I'm with you. I'm with you.
The suspect was later identified as 29-year-old Omar Perez, a man with a history of employment and mental health issues, having been sent twice by a judge for mental health evaluations. Perez's gun reportedly jammed at least once during the shooting spree, giving officers a chance to approach the center's main lobby. There, they encountered an active shooter situation and fatally shot him. While authorities couldn't determine a clear motive for the mass shooting, over 3 people were killed and 2 others were injured in the incident. Perez's case shows just how dangerous it can be for someone with mental health issues to handle a firearm. But what happens when a woman uses her son as a human shield as she tries to shoot up a mega church? On February 11, 2024, a peaceful afternoon descended into chaos in downtown Houston as one woman began a campaign of terror that put an entire megachurch in danger. The suspect in a trench coat pulled up in a white SUV at the Lakewood Church, holding a backpack and a 5-year-old boy. She could easily be mistaken for a worshiper at one of America's biggest churches, but hidden in her backpack was the chilling reality of a tragic plan about to unfold. A few minutes after arriving at the church, the woman retrieved an AR-15 rifle from her backpack and began firing multiple rounds as she entered a hallway inside the building. For a church that gathers over 40,000 to 50,000 attendees weekly, it's unclear whether her target was the members or the church's celebrity pastor, Joel Osteen. 2 off-duty officers at the scene quickly responded to the threat, and what followed was nothing short of disturbing. It's deeply unsettling to imagine a woman involving her 5-year-old son in a crossfire. The suspect, later identified as Genesse Ivonne Moreno, became agitated after the boy sustained a gunshot to his head. Unfortunately for the shooter, the church doors were locked, trapping her in the hallway and in the line of fire. Her only way to stop the officers from shooting at her was to claim she had a bomb, but things weren't going to go as planned.
Stop shooting! Put the weapon down!
You say she got a bomb?
Put the weapon down! That's a bomb! Put the weapon down!
I shooter, sit down. I need a medic. I have one young male conscious and breathing. He got shot in the head.
Moreno was declared deceased at the scene while her son, who was in critical condition, was immediately transported to the hospital. While authorities couldn't establish a motive behind the attack, Moreno had a history of mental health challenges and a string of arrests for minor offenses over the last 2 decades, including possession of marijuana, assault, illegal possession of a weapon, resisting arrest, and a forgery charge. This is a situation where officers must protect themselves during an active shooting, or what happens when cops respond to a horrific scene of a man seeking revenge on his old employers.
Good, come on. Let's go. You got one down. One down. Watch it. Right there.
On May 1, 2021, a man entered a restaurant within the Oneida Casino and shot a staff member at close range. The incident quickly escalated into an active shooter situation, and Green Bay police responded to the scene. What happens next is one of the most disturbing confrontations ever captured on body cam.
Let's go.
While on the hunt for the shooter, cops learned he was 62-year-old Bruce Profahl, who had been fired from the restaurant earlier that year. Profahl was under a restraining order after threatening his former supervisor with text messages and emails that included pictures of her home and family. It's obvious he got a bone to pick with the staff, but who could possibly be next on his hit list?
You ready? I need to fucking get on this right channel. I'm gonna put on 3 on this.
Yeah.
Is that on radio there? I'm trying to get it, dude.
I got it.
Sorry, what you got?
Take it to the rest. You guys got the house?
Yeah, I'm on the house. I got it.
So, here. Don't go too far. Don't go too deep.
Shots fired. Are you sure that was a... Let's do the back.
Another shot rang out, and Profahl shot his 3rd target. The death toll is rising, and cops must close in on the suspect, who, for all they know, could be on the hunt for his next target.
Let's do the back. Where's the other? What side?
Right over there. Tell them they're going north. Got one down. One down. Watch it. Right there! Put it down!
Oh, no!
Bruce, put your hands out in front of you now!
Profahl was shot and killed outside the building roughly 10 minutes after the 911 call was placed. He killed 2 people and seriously injured 1 during the incident. Situations like this show how dangerous some suspects can be. But what happens when a man thinks he can commit murder and get away with it? On July 17, 2024, Milwaukee police officers were dispatched to a shooting at a gas station. Upon arriving at the scene, they received a tip that a suspect wanted for a double shooting the day before was inside the convenience store. Little did they know that the situation they were walking into would be far bigger than the call they had received.
I get a black and mob. I get a black and mob. That's in the bar.
Come here. Come here.
At this point, the suspect, realizing the armed officers standing outside the store, acted on instinct and did what any criminal determined to make it out alive would do.
Hey, show your hands!
Show your hands right now! Show your hands!
Despite commands to drop his bag and show his hands, the suspect retrieved an AK-47 type compact assault rifle from his backpack and began firing shots at the officers. His only goal seems to be getting past the heavily armed officers, which seems highly unlikely.
He's still moving! Drop the gun! Don't move! Get him over, get him over!
While attempting to run from the store, cops returned fire, which caused him to drop his rifle. The suspect, later identified as Jayuntae Gregory, was arrested and transported to a hospital for treatment of non-fatal injuries. In addition to attempted homicide charges, Gregory faces charges of recklessly endangering safety, failure to comply with officers, and possession of a firearm by a felon. These charges are related to both the shootout at the gas station and the double shooting of his family members the day before.